行け翼
Hello and welcome to Ike Tsubasa. I'm Mice from Mice Dream Team, and today we're going to talk about Shingo Aoi and Santana. Let's dive right in. First of all is Shingo Aoi Bob and Weave Dynamo. Is a toughness type pivot who plays AM and DM. He is very skilled when intercepting and tackling the ball and makes sure that all the ball goes to the designated players. Shingo Aoi has 5 hidden abilities. The first is Snow covering resistance, skill block cancellation up to 2 skills, stats up for club players 2%, 50% decreased stun time, and he has an auto intercept 80%, but please take note that it only activates within the middle area. We need to make note that the skill block cancellation is becoming more significant as more characters are getting the ability to skill block. So for his skill set, Aoi is a 7th character outfitted with a European club and club player team skill. He has a team club passive, which increases his all stat by 20%. His S juggling pass is one of the many top tier skill passes capped at 4 for 55. There are only 2 high momentum skill passes, Javier Magical Heal Pass and Guti's Magical Through Pass, capped at 475 and 480 respectively. Note that to fully activate Aoi's passive, you require 10 club members, not limited to European clubs. Any club player is enough to activate his team link, which is a significant thing to notice. Bob and Weave intercept capped at 450 momentum, and he has a Bob and Weave defense at 315 momentum. For his stat, Aoi's stat is weighted heavily in the defensive department. His blocking skill is very high, just a bit of 7k, which is kind of irrelevant as Aoi only has access to B face block 2. You might see another face block in the future, but only time will tell. With his passive applied, Aoi becomes a dependable ball winner with tackle, block and intercept parameters surpassing 11k. And he is also a reliable passer, combining pass parameters and skill momentum with a total force of almost 49k. For his skill build, we recommend giving him a B Bob and Weave dribble that can be obtained from the ever-shining Principe del Sol, I'm sorry if I butchered that name, and an A Bob and Weave interception extreme from Dauntless Little Giant. Alternatively, for those who have resources, S Fireball Press to be replaceable from the A Bob and Weave tackle, and an A Eruption Mount Fuji to replace the B Bob and Weave dribble. Also, taking a note in the future, when Tsubasa arrives in the Barcelona team fit, it's recommended that you guys remove the Eruption Mount Fuji or any dribble that you give him and put in an 1-2 with Tsubasa. That will be much more reliable than having a Bob and Weave dribble. For his limit break, we have 2 limit breaks for you guys. The first one is a 25 speed tackle, 17 pass, 17 intercept, and 16 technique. This build is focused on improving mobility to apply pressure against the opponent and get in between the passing path for the auto intercept, yet maintaining the ability to distribute the ball via passing. The second one, which is a 25 pass, 25 intercept, 25 speed, and 25 technique. This limit break is focused on passing, intercept, and mobility. The tackling capability decreased is compensated with the improvement of intercept capability. Final thoughts. Shingo Aoi is an amazing defensive midfielder that can fulfill the pivot role for your team, being able to win the ball with ease and distributing it, dedicating the flow for the game. He is essential for those who are building club players, especially EU club team. That being said, you need to play him in a club-based team to make full use of his passive and capabilities. Aoi is nevertheless decent without his passive activated but not outstanding. His hidden abilities are somewhat discounted, specifically recover 50% instead of the normal 80%, and auto intercept is only applicable in the mid area. And now here comes the perfect soldier, Carlos Santana, a skill type scorer who just came in with a brilliant hidden ability. He is a forward scorer who is insanely high in his momentum. Santana also has 5 hidden abilities. He has a rain puddle resistance, stat handicap resistance versus club members, stat up South American players, all stat 2%, a team link 15% if you have 3 or more South American players. He has a stamina killer of 15% as well. Santana is the first player implemented with stat handicap resistance for club players, which is extremely useful in the current meta. A team link of 15%, a stamina killer of 15% is very toxic on the forward as it diminishes stamina of GK and defenders trying to defend. Usually defensive skills are costly to execute in terms of stamina, so this ability has a significant impact as the match progresses. For his skill set, Santana got a major upgrade for his team skill. All stats 12% for club players is very versatile going into the club team meta. His passive got a 5% boost, adding up to a staggering 35% to all shooting skills. His improved passive and hidden abilities contribute to reinventing Santana, making him relevant to the current meta. Now, Santana overall stat look medicore, even after hidden evolution, adding 700 points to all areas, but very evenly distributed. His dribble, tackle, intercept parameters increase well over 9k range. His pass and shooting parameters climb over 10k mark after applying the team link 15% and 2% stat up. For his skill set, we recommend an S Golden Flying Drive Shot that can be obtained and transferred from the Descended Child of God, a new Brazilian football from Santana to be the world's best striker, or Promised Glory, an S Skywing Shot from Dreamfest Santana as a substitute if you have no access to the S Golden Flying Drive Shot. Now the first limit break is a straight running gun limit break, 25 dribble, shot, speed and power. This is plain just for you guys to give him the ball, dribble and just shoot with that massive force enhancement. For his second limit break, it's a little bit more versatile. We give him a 25 shot, 25 power, 25 speed, 22 pass and 3 technique. This build is to diversify the ways Santana can get into his position, making use of his surprisingly high pass. Final thoughts. Carlos Santana, Perfect Soldier, is surprisingly more useful than his Dreamfest counterpart, especially when played in the Rainbow South American team or the Revolutionary Club team. His main role is to receive the ball and shoot immediately, as most of his shots available to him have no distance decay, so he can fully utilize his passive with 35% more momentum and stamina. Even without fully activating Team Link 15%, Santana is still a good candidate to the field for the South American team, as he can provide the buff South American players had been lacking. Santana can even be considered to play the role of support striker, with his stat very well distributed and comprehensive choice of skills available to him. That is all for our analysis. Thank you guys for listening and I hope you guys had fun. Here's Wise, over and out.